most residents were poor. An old man had a factory that folks called the killing floor. He was a surly master, though his workers all had wives. He'd work them within inches of their lives. They were all sick and tired of this stuff. And then decided that they'd had enough. We won't take this anymore. Not gonna die on the killing floor. He won't work us into the ground. It's time to strike a match and burn it down. They waited for the old man to head home for the night, then bustled in with kerosene and lanterns to ignite. They took one final look at all these monstrous machines, then lit the match that would fulfill their dreams. It was a blazing jubilee. They felt these flames had set these workers free. We won't take this anymore. Not gonna die on the killing floor. He won't work us into the ground. It's time to strike a match and burn it down. As the workers danced around the fire having fun, the old man pulled up terrified and screamed, "What have you done?" This factory was the only thing that kept us all alive. Now you've gone and blown us all sky high. The factory was above an oil lake. But all too late they realized their mistake. We wouldn't take it anymore. Didn't want to die on the killing floor, but we drove ourselves to the ground when we struck that match and burned it Why we have to go and burn it down.
So long you walk this world, you long to belong for the wrong reasons, and you know how it goes when you froze in time, and the reasons why start to churn and discern the liquid reflection. Bad connection of the and the static of your precious TV, and the darkness pumping sex into the air. Small white rings and brains still seething, and I spread like flu because I need you to keep growing, growing, growing. You're giving it up cause you're down on the floor. It goes deep inside like a black seed. I feel it. And you're throwing it up like a virus. I get it. Cause you're folded inside. I get it, I get it. And you try to get it cause you're down now. I get it. But your father outside like a black hole. I get it. And you try to get up but you can't now. I get it. Cause you're trapped inside this bad I am the darkness pumping death into the air. I smile wide when your sane brain starts seething, and I spread like flu, 'cause I need you to keep growing, growing, growing. Living under the house of meeting, listen to the voice that whispers no. I gave into the folding bending, tripping in the mud of falling snow. Hey, 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 hey. Bad connection of the I am the static of your precious TV. I am the darkness pumping excess into the air. A small wide when your sane brain starts seething, and I spread like flu, 'cause I need you to keep growing, growing, growing. I am the static of your precious TV. I am the darkness pumping sex into the air. A small wide when your sane brain starts seething, and I spread like flu, 'cause I need you to keep growing, growing, growing.
Adj még levegőt, lassan elhal minden késztetés bennem. Adj még egy okot arra, hogy újra kelljen emlékeznem. Ölelj át, hogyha szeretsz, és megyek bármerre vezetsz. Nem hat meg a félelem, és ha eljön az idő, majd eltemetsz. Igazán lehúz, egy percig felemel, mert nincs visszaút. Lassan leteper, igazán lehúz, egy percig felemel, mert később nincs visszaút. Nincs visszaút, lassan leteper. Hozzon még hazud, sajj mindent elfelejtett, az aljáról végem akad, lássam maradás segíts át. Kecsegtetők ábrázat a tükörképben, a rózsaszínkatban. Igazán lehúz, egy percig felemel, mert nincs visszaút. Lassan leteper, igazán lehúz, egy percig felemel, mert később nincs visszaút. Nincs visszaút, lassan leteper. Kezedben kikaparod a szemed, de nem vakarsz elfelejteni, te nem szabadulsz. Kikaparod a szemed, de nem vakarsz elfelejteni, te nem szabadulsz.
walk to the edge of the boardwalk. I like to dream off the edge of my dreams. Give me your name and I'll taste you in colors. If you thought it was simple, watch it come out at the seams. Come out. Come out. She is green in my mind with a touch of raw silver. He is gray in the morning, but gold when I hold him. And we are chestnut brown when we go to bed as lovers. And it's anyone's guess in the whole wide world. It's anyone's guess in the whole wide world when we're underneath those covers. Underneath. All this lifetime is carrying threads of full quivers. The avalanche waits and she waits and then she delivers. Do you dare test the weight of what our whispers can trigger? Hold me closer, dear. Hold me closer. Hold me closer, dear. Hold me closer. Hold me closer, dear. Hold me closer. Drink of my river. Drink of my river. Drink of my river. Hold me closer, dear. Hold me closer. 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 Hold me closer, dear. Hold me closer.
I found myself all alone for the first time. Nowhere that I could run. Demons screaming on the inside, the worst kind. Frozen, I had chosen to fall. Plans that I made seem paper If you try to define yourself with something outside yourself, you will always find yourself alone. I've never been more certain that each person must accept the fact that we won't love anything else until we love ourselves. Wasted time doesn't matter, but wasted ideas will bring you down. Secrets, regrets are poison. Destroy them. Doubt should only help you find your way. Plans that you made seem paper. If you try to define yourself with something outside yourself, you will always find yourself alone. I've never been more certain that each person must accept the fact that we won't love anything else. No, we won't love anyone else until we love ourselves for all the things we're not, the perfect problems that we've got, the fear of years that we have spent being less than we could have been, the lies and the cries and the headaches there behind our eyes, the fact that we all simply play pretend. Let it end. 'Cause if you try to define yourself with something outside yourself, you will always find yourself alone. I've never been more certain that each person must accept the fact that we won't love anything else. No, we won't love anyone else until we love ourselves. That good?
És a létezése megköszön. Nem tudom, hogy meddig tart az élet.
All right. Testing. All right, we should be working. Everybody, how we all doing? Good to see y'all. Ooh, I should adjust the camera so you can see my lovely, lovely double hat here. Because you see, the shark is wearing a hat. Anyway. Oh, nope. He used to go on his fin. There we go. All right. Starting off with something funny, silly, low stakes. This is an Aerosmith parody. Something weird in the fridge today. I don't know what it is. Food I can't recognize. A roommate won't throw a thing away. I guess it's probably is. It looks like it's alive and living in the fridge. Living in the fridge. Living Ow, fuck. Didn't work. Living in a fridge, you can't stop the mold from growing. Living in the fridge, can't do what it is at all. Living in the fridge, you can't stop the mold from growing. Living in the fridge. Dang, I haven't actually listened to that one in a long time. Alright. Next. Ooh. Next we got a happy, happy political song. Well, I looked around online. That's how you spend your time when you're crippled by the fascist collapse happening. I watched some white old men grunt and fight again, lurching from dog whistles to really sing. Now Trump and Elon rage across a national stage with policy they've already got in hand. Pretend they don't know shit, pretend that they've got all this wit and that corruption's rising in their sacred land. They say the government will, with cunning and with skill, defund your police and tax the rich. That they want to make the healthcare free, they'll let asylum seekers be, that's why they gotta throw the feds into a ditch. If only it were true, if only it were true, I'd be so happy. Wouldn't you? If only it were true, if only it were true, if only it were true. That somehow the VP was acting in his capacity when he fired everyone you can think of too. That when they shut FEMA down, it'll help fix up your town when disasters like tornadoes plow on through. That there's dead folks collecting social, that they don't need to get emotional about cutting all that aid off away. Cause it'll just kill thousands worldwide, and they can just deride that those kids had it coming anyway. Cause they say the Dems all will, with cunning and with skill, take away your oil for the green. That the Green New Deal's real, even though 2025's here for real. And I don't know what half the fascist shit could mean. If only it were true, if only it were true, I'd be so happy. Wouldn't you? If half that shit were true, if half of it were true, oh, if only it were true. If only it were true, if only it were true, I'd be so happy. Wouldn't you? If only it were true, if only it were true, if only the Christo-fascists' fears were true. Oh, what you got living in the fridge right now? Do people still play 1800 style music? Yep. All right, next let's see. It's time for some vampire. Give the satisfaction asking how you doing now. Where's that cause of really people you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted. Look at you, cool air, you got it. I see the parties and the diamonds sometimes when I close my eyes. It was a torture, sold to some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the ones look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me feel so naive. The way you bad news. I called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. So convincing. How do you lie without flinching? How do you lie? How do you lie? Mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Thrill can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. Went from me and not there, 'cause the ones your age know better. I've made some real big mistakes. You made the worst ones look fine. I used to think it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me feel so naive. The way you sold me for parts. You sunk your teeth into me. Whoa, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. You said it was true love, and be hard. You can't love anyone because you mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't. 'Cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand. Haven't learned that one yet. I've made some real big mistakes, but you made the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts. You sunk your teeth into me. Whoa, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. That's part of the way there. It's getting better. Might take it higher. We'll see. Let's see. Next, we're going to have a very... Oh, hang on. Let me make sure this is... Okay. Yeah, that piano view is fine. I'm worried about this thing shaking around. I've got a different setup than before, but it's still a little... Anywho. All right. Let's sing a song about the housing market. Come to visit, he's blasting disco down below. He says I'm doubling the rent because the building's condemned. You're gonna help me buy City Hall, but we can, you know we can, you know we can. Oh, let's lynch the landlord man. I tell him turn on the water. Tell them turn on the heat. They say all you ever do is complain, and then they search the place and we're not here. But we can, you know we can, we can, you know we can. Let's lynch the landlord man. Not living under a king, but opts in for oligarchy via currency systems. Yep. It's almost like anywhere you can buy a Coca-Cola, you could measure the influence of colonialism with that Coca-Cola. It's true. Anywho, let's see. What we got next? Oh, all right, we got a nice, more tame one going next. Well, not tame, just more fun. Not having to think about, well, thinking about a depressing thing, but this one's more melancholic than it is bitter rage. This one is by one Grace Potter.
I lit a fire with the love you left behind. And it burned wild and crept up the mountainside. Followed your ashes into outer space. Can't look out the window. I can't look at this place. And I can't look at the stars.
That's a pretty good one. Because we were always okay with fascists as long as it was, you know, a racist white guy running it instead of someone else. And he's racist white guy incarnate, isn't he? Alright, let's do something a little more happy rad, or at least persistent rad. Here we go. That's actually a little high. Here we go.
As we go.
Frick, what key am I thinking in? Frick.
marching, marching in the beauty of the day. A million darkened kitchens, a thousand mil of gray, are touched by all the radiance that a certain sun discloses. For the people hear us singing bread and roses, bread and roses. As we go marching, marching, we battle too for men. Oh, they are women's children, and we mother them again. Our lives shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses. As we go marching, marching, we bring the greater day. The rising of the women is the rising of the race. No more shall drudge and idler tend that toil where one reposes, but a sharing of life's glories. Bread and roses, bread and roses. Our lives shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses. Our lives shall not be sweated from birth until life closes. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Give us bread, but give us roses.
Oof. All right. The electric sounds are like really quiet, is my understanding.
I know we'll never grow old together, 'cause you never grow old to me. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I'm scared that it means I'm a little bit soft. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I'm scared that it means I'm a little bit soft.
Well, don't beat yourself up, honey. Ain't just the sun I was hiding from. We were messed up kids who taught ourselves how to live. And I've been scared that I'm not good enough. I always felt like a monster long before I was big. Always seen as a monster. Remember, kids, if you see that colonizer flag, piss on it. And loving on it only hurt me back. But loving you's a good problem to have, and I'm used to that. But I could get used to this. For the record, I stole your sweater. We both know it looks better on me. There's the pink in my cheeks, and I love that it means I'm a little bit soft. There's the pink in my cheeks, and I love that it means I'm a little bit soft. Well, don't beat yourself up, honey. Ain't just the sun I was hiding from. We were messed up kids who taught ourselves how to live, and I've been scared and I'm not good enough. I always felt like a monster long before I was big. Only seen as a monster. You could say I got used to it. And a loving heart, it only hurt me back. But a loving you's a good problem to have, and I'm used to that. But I could get used to this. I said I'm used to that, but I could get used to this. I know we'll never grow old together, 'cause you'll never grow old to me. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I love that it means I'm a little bit soft. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I love that it means I'm a little bit soft. Welcome to all. Burning the colonizer flag, always a good idea. Let's see. I think I'm going to play one more. I'm going to do a Rilo Kiley run before I switch it over to the accordion, because the accordion is next. So actually, maybe I should fix that thing real quick in the overlay. Please hold for just one moment. All right, that should just about do it. That's what y'all get. All right, next we got some Rilo Kiley. Let's see if I have this how I want. And just because I want to have a bit more freedom of movement, I'm ditching this hat and going to this one. All right. Oh, nope. That was okay. All right, next it is time for the accordion, so please hold while I change up the instrument. All right, here we are. Gonna start us off, of course, with some Daniel Kahn. Why not? Actually, you know what? I'll leave this one up since the piano. That's it. Dum bum. You can fight a war with loans, you can fight a war with drones, you can fight a war with gas or cans of paint. But don't you realize that the game's compromised if you think that this is something that it ain't? See, we've got images of murder that don't manage to disturb an international order centuries beyond absurd, and no one gets the freedom that they're told that they deserve until they realize that freedom's not a noun. No, it's a verb, it's a verb. Freedom is a verb. Something never finished, never done. Yes, it happens. It's something you can take, and it's something you can fake, and it's something you must constantly become. For this weekend revolution, it's a radical inclusion. It's the holiday of popular revolt. It's the social interaction of inconsequential actions using faces to replace a silent vote. But the lower pays and higher rents are another form of violence. The violence of silence, of greed. Yes, it's the violence of feeling your irrelevance, revealing all the ways in which you never will be freed. Cause it's a verb, an action and an urge, as fertile as the barrel of a gun. Yes, it happens out of need. It's a fire and a seed, and its terrible potential has begun. Yeah, you tell you that your liberty is constantly in jeopardy, that it's something you must violently defend. But isn't it demeaning that your well-intended meanings mean your means will have to justify your ends? So come on, improvise a barricade of furniture cascading. It's a carnival of helmets in the flood. Yes, the bottles may be filled with either gasoline or lager or detergent that'll wash away the blood. But it's a verb, freedom is a verb. Something never finished, never done. Yes, it's something they can fake, and it's something that will break if it ain't something that you constantly become. Yes, it's a verb, it's an action and an urge, as fertile as the barrel of a gun. Yes, it happens out of need. It's a fire and a seed, and its terrible potential has begun. Oof. That one sounds better on piano, I think. All right. When the Donald says that the situation's fine, we MAGA, MAGA, wave our guns around outside. When the Donald says that the situation's fine, we MAGA, MAGA, who cares how many die? Cause the refugees will take your jobs and take your jobs and take your jobs. They're killers, drug dealers, and Slavs, unqualified to take your jobs. They can do everything cause this generation is everything, and the white people aren't reproducing enough, so we just scream and act out tough. When the Donald says taking kids away is fine, we MAGA, MAGA, like it isn't genocide. When the Donald says taking kids away is fine, we MAGA, MAGA, yeah, who cares how many die? When the Donald says that the doctors all just lie, we MAGA, MAGA, let the virus multiply. When the Donald says RFK Jr. runs it right, we MAGA, MAGA, who cares how many die? Har vi nått till Superman? Det är inte jag Superman. Ja, you is the Superman, the stupid duper Superman. Is your Nazi land so good that you would leave it if you could? Cause the South African ain't so good, he left his Nazi land for good. You bring the world your order, throwing Heil Hitler, saying it's autistic for ya. If they want a foreign race, must despise the Führer's place. When you bring the world disorder, oh, when the Donald says taking kids away is fine, we MAGA, MAGA, wave our guns around outside. When the Donald says that the situation's fine, we MAGA, MAGA, who cares how many die? Ooh, here's a good one. Tiiliskivitellingilta putos suoran päähän, siin joku toinen eka kuollut ois. Mä vain mietin vittua sen ymmärtään, kun en vitan muuta ajatella vois. Mä samppulani otkaisin ja tiiltä potkaisin. Vaik elämäni olis yhä pielessä, en edes vielessä, en edes vittu aina mielessä. Joudun sitä merille ja kreikkalaisen laivan käiski tuo veti mua perseeseen. Pysyvästi joku sopuet tuuka siihen väivän, ne ole uskollinen itselleen. Mä pussun alla parkaisin, mun lontoni vain karkaisin. Vaik elämäni olis yhä pielessä, en edes vittu aina mielessä. Päätistä mä päkenin näin soittajaksi Kuuban, kansainvälisesti bändi tunnelmoi. Kättellinen kitaristi ulusti mun tuuban, jonkun enton jälkinen banjot soi. Se aika oli raskasta, kun torvi taitty paskasta. Vaik elämäni olis yhä pielessä, en edes vittu aina mielessä. Pesun jälkeen suottopelle tapparille myytiin, vuorokausia vannassa ryypätiin. Sitten piti alistua konsulatin kyytiin, väkitsini veivät minut Helsinkiin, kun tuuletaaman tuomioon, kun määrän pääsi Suomioon. Niin tiesin, että kaikki on nyt pielessä. En edes vittu aina mielessä. Hey, how you doing, Jam? Someone throw a shout out in there. We're playing some dirty Finnish music, and here's the English language version for the family. I was walking down the street enjoying my lunch when suddenly I cried out in shock and pain. A brick had fallen on my head and hit me with a crunch, and suddenly I had fucking on my brain. I kicked away the useless brick, I rubbed my head and then my dick. My scars healed from the break, yet still I find that fucking's always on my mind. Oh, damn. I hope you're okay. I took work aboard a ship a-sailing on the seas. I'd scrub the deck and wave at all the boats that passed. I didn't mind the sailing crew, but they sure minded me. Every single crew member wrecked my ass. I cried under the boatswain's whip until they threw me off the ship. Yes, my scars have healed from the whip, yet still I find that fucking's always on my mind. So they kicked me off the ship, I landed in Cuba. I made some money playing in a big brass band. But one bandmate hated me and shit into my tuba. I played and all the shit rained out across the land. They all left at my bandmate's wit, and everything smelled like shit. Life was literally shitty, but still I find that fucking's always on my mind. Oh yeah, I'll send you some links for sure. Some of it's unlisted for my Patreon, but I'll send it to you. So I cleaned the tuba out and sold it to a stranger, but they still smelled the shit and they were mad with me. They took me to the consulate and said I was a danger. I wound up deported back to Helsinki. They flew me back there overnight. A policeman fucked me on the flight. So now I'm back with Finnish people, and I find that fucking's always on my mind. It's a good song for the kids, right? A good family song. So my YouTube should still be MintNerd36. Most of my stuff is up there, but there's a few good recordings that I think are still unlisted that I'll send your way for sure. Thank you. And especially if you recommend music to promote, definitely shoot it my way, because I'm always looking to expand the waiting room playlist. I've had the same playlist for like 5 years now. All right, let's see. Ooh, we're gonna get a little sad, y'all. It's time to get sad. Are we ready to get sad? Also, I'm going to have to scroll a bunch, so I apologize in advance. He was one of those. He was. Don't believe in. I was only alive. Sorry, that's still too low. Here we go. Let's try it in this key. He was one of those dogged old men who live in the past, telling stories you don't want to know about how it was then. The hunger, the hardship, the hopes and the struggles of so long ago. And we must have looked bored, for like sparks from the cinders, his eyes glowed with anger, his words seemed to burn. He said, I will be heard, my life is not over, I've something to say and you've something to learn. He said, you who have nothing at all to believe in, to you whose motto is money comes first, who are you to tell us that our lives have been wasted, that all that we fought for has turned into dust? I was only a lad when I read that in Russia, the workers, the Soviets had taken all power, and the man they called Lenin, who led them, was our inspiration. His triumph was our finest hour, and I'll always remember how fear shook the wealthy like thieves who had just been caught out in their crime. But we who had known only war and the workhouse rejoiced that a new world was born in that time. You can't know what it meant or the pride that we felt to know that working people, just people like us, could shake off the shackles, topple the palaces, remake the world without ruler or boss. It was this kept us going, that dream of a new world, through all those dark years of defeat and despair, when we, who were proud to proclaim ourselves communist, fought for that world free from hunger and fear. We sat down with the means test, no cuts in our wages. We won £3 a week and the 7-hour day. And there wasn't one thing that we got, but we fought for it. Don't you know that bosses give nothing away? And the strikes and the marches and the battles to beat all the bailiffs and coppers when hope was still young. Hot heads and hot hearts, we tested our power. The workers triumphant, well, that was our song. You think we were duped? Well, we paid for our dreams. Broken lives, broken marriages, jobs lost in jail. Some lost heart in the left, some betrayed us for medals. There are always those turncoats whose souls are for sale. But the best of us never surrendered our vision, though we kept the faith through the bleakest defeat. Do you think that was easy, surrounded by hatred, the sneer of indifference and the sting of deceit? And our lives were made rich by that cause that we fought for, the friendship, the fellowship, sharing one pain, to transform society, to end exploitation. And our day will come yet, but not in my time. And then he was silent, just for a moment, but more softly his words came again. Perhaps we hoped for too much, perhaps the cost was too much. There are things I know now that I couldn't know then. We believed revolution was just around the corner, and we were the vanguard to bring it about. And the other left parties we classed as class traitors, bourgeois social fascists, of that we'd no doubt. Oh, and then the times changed, we campaigned for the popular front. The old line might never have been, but we led the workers in combating fascism, Mosley in London and Franco in Spain. We believed we were history's chosen, and Soviet Russia was our future, our heart and our soul. And the 5-year plan was a vision of plenty to us who'd spent half of our lives on the dole. And we knew of the trials and purges, of course. We were shocked when we heard those old comrades confess. But yes, we defended the first workers' state in the face of the slander and lies of the press. And you, who have nothing at all to believe in, to you, whose motto is money comes first, who are you to tell us that our lives have been wasted, that all that we fought for has turned into dust? He was one of those lonely old men who live in the past, telling stories you don't want to know, about how it was then, the hunger, the hardship, the hopes and the struggles of so long ago. Oh, hey Sahala! Hey Sahala! Sahala! Minty! Sahala, how you doing, little girl dog? And Cheshire's digging on the music, and Chaos is... Oh, I miss them. Hey, good to see you, Topher. Alright, so let's see, what next? Ooh, it's time for one of mine. Here, this is a campfire song right here, I think. Alright. Alright, this one is called Halloween American. In Halloween of '97, I went as American. The blood of most of South America had my fingers soaking wet. Then nearly dropped the bombs I planted in hotels in Cuba then. But Boris Yeltsin licked me clean, and I wiped off on-cut safety net. Now I went as American, and every white man ponied up. People screamed and ran again, so I spat into a poor man's cup. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Woof. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. In Halloween 2001, I went as American. Almost everyone I met supported me post-injury. I saw strangers of all nations scarred with more severe abrasions offer piles of candy and extend a hand to me. I went as American and I bled those friendships dry. I killed some kids for sharing, then I practiced how to tell a lie. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. Oop. In Halloween 2006, I went as American. I raped a nation cause its despot gave me too much oil. I killed the kids for standing near the parents I was killing then. Denied the oil existed while I spilled it in the sea and soil. I went as American and half the planet hated me, but it was half I'd never noticed. They ain't wide enough to see. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. In Halloween 2012, I went as American. I didn't actually go out, I flew the drone from home. I had just apologized and I wasn't going there again. I'm trying to repair my house and render race a palindrome. I went as American, I murdered out of town and clean. Friends I'd lost for decades were okay with what I mean. I went as American to show the other what to fear. Fear and blame remain the same, but the costume changes year to year. You know, I think this Halloween I might go as American. You know, Putin's brand across my back and a noose around my neck. I'll help the cops kill children. I'll redefine refugees as rapists and thugs. I'll deny any lives matter, foment more plagues, and sell new drugs. So I go as American, but when I set foot on the street, the only folks who've stuck with it have not a single trick or treat. I go as American to show the other what to fear. You know, I think they're getting the message. There's almost no one left out here. All right. Soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all. Until the pain is so big, you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something get you at school. They hate if you're clever and despise a fool. Till you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. When they've tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, well then they expect you to pick a career. But you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. They keep you doped with religion and sex and TV. And you think you're so clever and classless and free. But you're still just fucking peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Well, there's room at the top, they're telling you still. But first you must learn how to smile as you kill. If you wanna be like all the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. And if you want to be a hero, kill Elon Musk, please. If you want to be a hero, kill Elon Musk, please. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's another good socialistic one. This one, Yiddish. I said that wrong, but anyway, anyone speak Yiddish? Hope so. All right. All right. This is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join the marching jobless corps. No work in the factory. No more manufacturing. All the tools are broken, busted. Every wheel and window rusted. Through the city streets we go. Idle as a CEO. Idle as a CEO. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join the marching jobless corps. Worked and paid our union dues. What did years of that produce? Houses, cars, and other shit, all for the rich's benefit. What did workers get for pay? Got hungry, broke, and thrown away. Hungry, broke, and thrown away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join the marching jobless corps. We don't have to pay no rent. Sleeping in a camping tent. Dumpster diving, don't take money. Every bite we share with 20. Let the yuppies have their wine. Bread and water suit us fine. Bread and water suit us fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join the marching jobless corps. We didn't have to pay no rent. Sleeping in a camping tent. Dumpster diving, don't take money. Every bite we share with 20. Let the yuppies have their wine. Bread and water suit us fine. Bread and water suit us fine. 2, 3, 4 Arbeitslotse sind mehr. Nicht gehört durch im Lang. In Fabrik den Hammerklang. Snegen, Geilien, kennt vergessen. Der Jabber sich schon fressen. Gehen mir herum in Gas. Wir am Post und Pass. Wir am Post und Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4 Arbeitslotse sind mehr. Ja, lange Arbeit schwer. Uns geschafft als mehr und mehr. Heißer Schleißer, Städter, Länder, Fahrer, Eifele, Verschwender und der Leute, Faris was. Hunger, Neut und arbeitslos. Hunger, Neut und arbeitslos. 1, 2, 3, 4 Pick yourselves up off the floor. Unemployment marches on, so we'll sing a marching song for a land of hope and justice where no cop or boss can bust us. There'll be hope for every hand in a new and better land. In a new and better land. 1, 2, 3, 4 Und de Säue marschen mir. Arbeitslotse tritt noch Trick und wir singen sich ein Lied. Für ein Land der Welt ein Neuer, wo es leben Menschen freier, arbeitslosen Kindchen Mann. In dem neuen freien Land, in dem neuen freien Land, in dem neuen freien Land, in dem neuen freien Land. That worked. Oh, and here's another good one for the kids. Let's see, I think this is a campfire song, this next one. I'm gonna get some water. It's always important to hydrate. This is a song by Thomas Benjamin Wilde, Esquire. All right. Let's do this one in A flat, shall we? I've tried. Hang on, I'm going to slow this down a bit. Well, I've tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've pulled, I've yelled in hopes of some success. The inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, oh no, my fucks have all been spent. I'm over my fuck budget, and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, and yet I've very rarely won. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've screamed, I've squealed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a fool to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I'm hunting for my fucks all day, but they've up and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, no, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energies for minimal recompense. The complete lack of acknowledgement has now begun to go, and I've come to realize I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they've refused to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. Oh no, my fucks have gone insane. Oh, they're coming back. Oh no, never mind. They're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. No, my fucks have all dissolved. I've planned many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, although more fucks I've tried to get. But they fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give. Woo! I have not played that one in a while. Alright, let's see. What's another good one? Any accordion requests while I've got it out? Because we've only got about 10-20 minutes left, so I'll play another accordion song or two before I switch it back to the banjolele. Let's see. What's a good accordion song? There's so many. How can I choose? Ooh, I know what I should do. Well, the world has never been so very small. They say there's not enough to feed us all. So you better save a nickel while you can. But it needn't come from someone else's hand. You just take a little extra every day. 'Cause honest work deserves an honest pay. And you can tell the world you did it by yourself. But there's someone you must thank for all his help. You gotta give the butcher his share. You'd like to make believe he isn't there. Just like you'd like to make believe you just receive what's only fair. That no one has to suffer to keep you in your chair. But you gotta give the butcher his share. Well, let's take a walk around the old bazaar, where every little thing has traveled far, where every pair of pants and grain of rice contains a horror story in its price. A story of the power people wield, a story about factories and fields, of which you'll never have to be aware, just as long as the butcher gets his share. You gotta give the butcher his share, no matter what you buy or what you wear. 'Cause no one ever said the distribution would be fair. There's blood and guts encoded in the value of the ware. You gotta give the butcher his share. Oh look, here's another soldier on the train. I hope you won't be seeing them again. And then you tell yourself, my God, they look so young. And then you find that you are staring at their gun. And you wonder what the soldier does for fun. And you wonder about the things he might have done. Well, he was doing them for people just like you. So you better give that butcher his due. You gotta give the butcher his due. 'Cause you're lucky that it's him instead of you, who does the dirty things you hope you'll never have to do, and has to keep his filthy little fingers out of view. You gotta give the butcher his due. yourself a garden, you can cover it in green. But my dears, I beg your pardon, just tell me, how do you keep those little fingers clean? You don't have to rally around a flag, you may as well salute a dirty rag. And this isn't a defense of evil deeds, oh no, it's just a little song about our needs. Our need to feel enlightened and secure, and civilized and rational and pure. To feel that we are decent, good and nice, just as long as the butcher gets his price. His price. You gotta give the butcher his price, no matter what you think of human rights. And you gotta give the butcher his lot, forbid everything you think you're not. You gotta give the butcher his share, no matter you say you really care. Cause he's the one who did the stealing and then named you as the heir. His filthiness provided you the privileges you bear. You gotta give the butcher his share. Ya da 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 ya ya da 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 ya da 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 ya ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya ya da 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 ya da 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 ya ya da 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 ya da 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 ya ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya ya da 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 da. All right. Any accordion requests from the stands? Anyone way out there got an accordion request? All right, let's do it. Let's see. What have I not played on the accordion that's very good on the accordion? Let's see. There was a time, I don't know when, I didn't have much time for men. But this is now and that was then, I'm learning. Someone alone, all on their own, must try to have a heart of stone. So I try not to make it known my yearning. I try to show I have no need, I really do. I don't succeed. So let's bring on the man and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin, why waste another minute? This way, it's time for us to play. They say we may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time. Bring on the man. It's always true, I've heard it said, that silk and lace in black and red can drive a man right off his head. It's easy. So many men, so little time. I want them all. Is that a crime? No, I don't know why they'd say that I'm too easy. They make me laugh, they make me cry, they make me sick. So God knows why. We say bring on the man and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin, why waste another minute? Step this way, it's time for us to play. They say we may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time. Bring on the men. They break your heart, they steal your soul, let you apart, and yet they somehow make you whole. So what's the game? Suppose I rose by any other name. The perfume and the pricks the same. I like to have a man for breakfast each day. I'm very social and I like it that way. By late mid-morning I need something to munch, so I ask over 2 men for lunch. And men are mad about my afternoon teas. They're quite informal, I just do it to please. Those little sandwiches are my favorite ones. You know I'm also very partial to buns. My healthy appetites get strongest at night. My at-home dinners are my man friends' delight. When I invite the fellas over to dine, they all come early, we're in bed by 9. Sorry. So let's bring out the man and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin, why waste another minute? Step this way, it's time. Oh, fucking hell. Step this way, it's time for us to play. They say we may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time. Bring on the man. Got your new vehicle, moved back to your favorite place, much as you love it here. Oh, yeah. No, I heard some things. I look forward to catching up on the Vanarchist convoy. Let's see. All right, I think we got time for 1 or 2 more songs. It could be on the accordion or on the piano. If anyone has a request, drop it on in. If not, I'll figure something out. Ooh. Nah, not that one. Let's see. Hade een bisa om Michael dröm. Och jag vet nog vad det varit om. Also, Squeezebox. I don't know, when I hear Squeezebox, I usually think of a concertina. Like empty. Sprang hem till min familj för att förtröst. Hon sa till mig med lång och sansad röst. Men då, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Och illa omtyckt för den du är, lite jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det, lite jävla svin. Men inte skockoraton, de superstöd. De andra ville se mig död. De tog min hand i sin och sa. De sa till mig med lång och sansad röst. Men då, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det, min jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Och illa omtyckt för den du är, min jävla svin. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ja na 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 ja na 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 ja na 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 na. Glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort, glöm inte bort. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det, mitt jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Och illa omtyckt för den du är, mitt jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Illa omtyckt för den du är, mitt jävla svin. Glöm inte bort att du är värdelös, värdelös. Det är väl inget mer med det, mitt jävla svin. All right. Ah, the Who. I do like me some Who. Let's see. We got time for one more song, so I am going to switch it back to the piano, I think. Unless people have a particular request. Although if people would like me to keep playing, it's only $20. Only if you got it, of course. Don't stress yourself. I've got a meat space job. I'm doing okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go. What am I in the mood for? I'm not feeling quite so strong. Ready for the fast track again. I thought you might like to come along. How about it, baby? 'Cause there's no place that I'd rather be than here with you and me. 'Cause now I got you where I want you, kissing in a dream. Once upon a time, baby, there was this thing called you and me. Had ourselves a good time. Love was almost sickly sweet. Juliet and Romeo, they were as foolish as could be. Spent all that time killing themselves. They should have been climbing up the kissing It seems that we left you and me on KISSING. You and me are kissing in a tree. All right, that's the stream. Let's find somewhere to raid. Anyone have a recommendation for where to raid today? Aw, thanks for coming and hanging out, too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened today. I'm glad y'all are gathered together. I'm glad you got your furry family around to provide some comfort. I'm sorry that happened, and I hope you recover quick. Oh, holy shit! Okay, Lexibat. We're gonna raid into Lexibat's channel. I don't know if anything major has changed in that world, but they were quite awesome last I saw. So, anyone who's new to the channel, this is what we do. I raid out while I play Solidarity Forever, then we get into the new channel, and yeah, y'all scream Solidarity Forever and be awesome people in the new chat. Alright, hey, Kitty's playing, yeah. Thank you for coming and hanging, and yes, thank you to our mods who are chilling there. Alright. Well, they're not chilling, they're doing work, that's why we say thank you. Thank you to our mods. Alright. Let me make sure I got the channel name right. Lexibat. When avoids inspiration through the works, much run there can beat a power greater anywhere beneath the sun, yet would force an earth is weaker than the feeble strength of one, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Is there aught to wield in common with a greedy parasite who would lash us into serfdom, who would crush us with their might? Is there anything left to us but to organize and fight, for the union makes us strong? Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. We've taken until millions that they're never told to earn, but they're without a brain or muscle, not a single concern. We can break their haughty power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. It is weird without the periods, but the cities where they trade to the minds with the workshop. Shall we honor not the slave? Now we stand and cast us arguments. The wonders we have made, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Although world is mobile idle drones is ours and ours alone, we have laid the wide foundation, built it skyward stone by stone. It is ours not to slave it, but to steward as a home, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. In our hands is housed a power greater than their hoarded gold, greater than the might of armies magnified 1,000-fold. We can bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old. Let's get on that shit, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever.